Labour leadership candidate Jess Phillips has issues, and one of them is with the Scottish government. Yesterday, after a Twitter spat with Ms Sturgeon over independence, she travelled up there as she called Scotland last week to give the nationalists a square go. Ms Phillips's blunt repudiation of a referendum came on the same day as, and in very similar terms to, Boris Johnson's letter rejecting Ms Sturgeon's request for a Section 30 order. It almost looked like a coordinated strike on the nationalist heartland. Both Mr Johnson and Ms Phillips say they want to bring the country together, not divide it, and anyway the Nats should be concentrating on education and health. Mr Johnson didn't go so far as to ask Scots to bung a bob for a Big Ben bong on Brexit night, but nor was there any hint of federalism or more powers for Holyrood. That boat has sailed. Ms Phillips too is from the branch of Labour thinking that equates nationalism with nativism and racism. She is actually a fairly conventional right-wing Labour politician with a Brummie gloss. "We want to bring people together, not divide them," she said yesterday, "because our compassion doesn't end at an imaginary line on a map." Well, what does end at that line on the map is Labour MPs. The party only has one left, Edinburgh South's Iain Murray. He is standing for the deputy leadership and backing Ms Phillips for Labour leader. If the duo were to win, I doubt if Labour's fortunes would be greatly enhanced up here. For a party that is so obsessed by identity, the one they don't seem to recognise as legitimate is Scottishness, at least in its political manifestations. Ms Phillips dismisses Scottish nationalism with a contempt that would be entirely absent were she talking about Irish nationalism. Yet identity is the paramount issue in politics following Brexit. Labour is all for multiculturalism, but finds it hard in practice, even with racial identity. As the Labour leadership candidates lined up in all their glory yesterday, I was tempted to say, as Jon Snow of Channel 4 News said of that Brexit march last year, "I've never seen so many white faces." Only Lisa Nandy can legitimately claim ethnic descent from her father. Such a visual contrast to all those united colours of Corbyn photo ops during the election. A party which has made a religion of diversity seems set to hand the leadership to Sir Keir Starmer, a wealthy North London barrister, who looks the very image of white male privilege that Labour supporters on Twitter love to loathe. For a party that lectures the media, business and academia on gender, the leadership is turning into an intersectional embarrassment. Labour has never had a woman leader, and doesn't seem likely to get one this time. 4 out of the 5 candidates to replace Jeremy Corbyn are female, but the straight white. For more on this story, visit the news article link.